What'd you take away from game number 1 of the basketball season with the Golden State Warriors? They lose to the Suns 108-104. Let's go to Oscar in Stockton. Oscar,
hey, Oscar.
What's happening, Oscar? Good morning. You're on the roast.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? I ain't talked to you guys in a while. I listen to you every day, though.
I appreciate you, Oscar. We missed you.
Hey, I want to say one thing, because I've been playing ball and coaching ball for a long period of time. My thing is that we can't panic. I was just wanting to check out how CP3 was going to play and how Kuminga was going to play. My whole thing is that we played horrible last night, and we still almost won the game.
Right.
Yeah, we are small. We are small, but we didn't have Draymond Green either. You guys got to understand. So, Steve, the way CP3 played and the way we fought last night, hey, man, I'm not worried about that too much because we played physical ball last night and our turnovers was down.
Yep.
So we got to look at the positives. And one thing about Clay, he had an offshoot night, but he was rebounding and he was playing defense. He might not be playing Booker, but he will play down low against the fours and at the three sometimes. But you got to understand, man, the way CP3 played with the youngsters and the way we played horrible last night, and Steph was in foul trouble. Remember that. Especially when they come out the game and started cooking, he was in foul trouble. We had an off night, man. I'm not taking anything away from Phoenix, but I'm not taking nothing away from the Warriors. We are going to be there, man. I'm telling you, we almost won the game last night. Look at that. And we were shooting, 23% from the field?
Yep.
Man, we shot horrible last night. We shot horrible. And Moody, hey, man, Moses Moody was playing real tough. And Kuminga, all you got to do is just slow down a little bit on defense. But Kuminga's going to be a beast, man.
I think so,
I'm not even worried about it.
Yeah.
Well, but check this out. Friday is my birthday. I live in Stockton. I'll be at the game in Sacramento with my son. He's going to William Jessup University, a freshman on the track team. And that's going to be, I can't wait for this day.
That's awesome, man. Have fun. Have fun. Have a great birthday with your son. That's going to be awesome.
On your son in track, man.
Yeah, I want to hear about him in track. What does he run? We got to find out what does he run? The 400, 100?
Track athletes are
hurdles. No,
freaks.
They are freaks. They're boy. I used to love going to track meets for all the wrong reasons. Joe Spadoni, you have some sound.
I certainly do, Bonte.
Yes,
we're talking about Draymond Green mic'd up. By the way, hell of an outfit from Draymond Green last night.
Hell of an outfit.
Can we just for a second? The shades indoors at night.
I'm a fan. There's a song about it. I wear my sunglasses at night. I might come back with
Devo Samuel with shades on at US Bank Stadium.
He was there?
He was on the sideline wearing shades.
Wasn't Beal rocking shades too?
I didn't notice that.
Yeah. Come on. Don't knock
That's what we do. We rock shades.
Anyways, Ian Eagle and Stan Van Gundy on the call for TNT. Stan Van asked Draymond on the sideline on their lack of size at the Warriors and if it's a problem. And here's what Draymond had to say.
No, I don't necessarily overly worry about that. With that very small team, we won a championship a couple years ago. And then there's other things that the bigger teams have to handle when they're playing against us with our speed. So I don't necessarily worry about that. And the reality is you got a few bigs in the league that are absolutely incredible. And everybody else you kind of just deal with.
There it is, Draymond Green.
Absolutely incredible.
I do believe they missed Draymond's communication last night
on defense.
And they missed his physicality to be able to bang. And then also his ability to be that point of attack defender and just one less guy that you can get in a pick and roll action. It did feel like Phoenix was hunting specific players to go after. And this goes back to like rotations and everything. In an ideal world, yes, I will play CP3 with Curry, but not a lot. I want one of them on the floor at all times.
No, yeah, I hear you. They play well together.
No, they do.
They play well. My biggest question is how well will CP3 and Draymond play together?
Why do you? Because of the ball?
Because both of them facilitate in the half court.
Because of the ego?
CP3 probably could be better off the ball waiting to shoot the three. But what if CP3's handling the ball in the half court? Where does that slot Draymond Green?
Did you see when Chris Paul walks up the floor? They were actually running a set, which was so great.
Right.
And he's like doing this hand motion for the set. All I kept envisioning was him and Draymond. One of them's got the ball, yelling at the other one to get into a spot.
That's what I'm saying. How well will they play together? That we all worry. We're hyper focused on whether or not Steph can play with CP3.
No, I think they can. No, I think they can.
And Mully broke it down yesterday. It's like they're going to be fine together.
No, I agree. But here's where
defensively, it's too small. That's where you have your problem.
Well, and I think that's where, as we talk about, like, where does Clay fit in? I think it's going to be difficult to have a lineup defensively of Clay, CP3, and Steph. That's where I think it gets difficult for Steve Kerr, because you got to have another perimeter defender out there and then another big.
Let's go to Draymond Green on how CP3 will fit with this organization.
He's fitting in great. Chris is a true professional. He's a winner. We win here. And Chris is a winner, been a winner his whole career. And Chris is a legend. So we're not asking Chris to come in here and like he's some rookie or like he's not Chris Paul. We want him to be exactly who he is, and we'll build around that, and that's how we win.
It's going to be very interesting to see how that works out. Again, I want to see Draymond and CP3 on the floor together.
I'm with you.
How will that work out? By the way, Kieran, who works here, one of the big shots here at 95.
Oh, I know. She was floor side yesterday.
She was sitting courtside.
Behind Frank
sitting
Vogel.
right behind Kevin Durant. You could see Kevin Durant's ball spot.
Vogel
she was right on
and
top
KD
of him.
got the same problem.
Yeah, she couldn't see over
They need to go home.
But she just texted, she said, no
Shave
shades
off.
for Bradley Beal. He had no shades. Bradley Beal, no shades last night.
Is that a personal text?
Personal text.
That's a confirmation sensation.
That's a confirmation.
When I saw her and Brad yucking it up, Brad, who also runs our sales department, I said, man, it must be nice. I've never seen those seats.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to say who has seen those seats, but Brad, give us some leeway. He's a Charger fan. I mean, think about that. Think about waking up every day being this L.A. Charger fan. Having to root for Justin Herbert, who's so damn overrated, knowing that Brandon Staley's your coach. Brad knows walking into Sundays, how are we going to lose this game? That's life as a Charger fan. Stall him out a little bit.
I do want to get into to one area. Like, I don't think we could talk enough about this. Wiggins not being in the closing lineup. We talk a lot about Wiggins. The starters.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised by that. Not saying that, oh my God, now he's going to get traded. Now he's the odd man out. It's one game. I don't want to lose my mind. But I do wonder. I wonder, like, he looked lethargic last night. He didn't look like he was part of the cohesive unit.
Right.
Everyone's pulling the chain in the same direction. Now, by nature, Wiggins has always kind of felt like a little out there in space. That's just his personality.
I'm telling you.
Something's up, though.
When he suffered the right adductor strain last year, and Mully touched on it yesterday, and I've been highlighting it all year long, he was shooting 51% from the floor and 45% from three. He was averaging 19 and 5, possibly playing the best basketball of his career. He suffers a right adductor strain. Then he gets sick. He comes back, can't find his rhythm, didn't find his rhythm. Then he's gone for 2 months due to personal reasons. They need DeAndre Wiggins that helped them win the championship back in the worst way.
I totally agree.
To me, he's the most important player outside of Stephen Curry. Kuminga, if he gives you those minutes, great. That's all I want. Kuminga, 12 points, get to the free throw line 6 times, rebound 6 times. I'm good with that with Kuminga. That's the leap. That's the step forward I'm looking for a 21-year-old.
I'm with you.
But Andrew Wiggins has to be the Warriors' second best player on most nights in order for them to win.
But do you see where this is like? Just my particular opinion. It does feel like we're getting to a point here like, they're going to need Moody to step up, and they're going to need Kuminga to step up, and they need Clay to play better, and they need Wiggins to play better. One of these guys is going to have to sacrifice some, whether it's the young guys, the old guys, whatever.
Right.
And there's only one ball, right? And Curry's going to get his.
Well,
and they need Curry to get his to go where they want to go.
You're right, Shasky. You're right about that.